International.
What's going on, people? This is your boy Kurt, aka Hendo.
Yeah, that's your big homie Jakari.
Yo, we are back with another live stream. This is a hot one. Brittney
Yeah, it's
Griner
crazy.
gets 9 years in a Russian prison.
Over some weed, man. That's crazy.
Was
Over
the
some weed.
punishment worth it? Let's talk about it. This is Runway Boys Travel Talk TV. Let's go.
Let's go. Let's start off. Well, as we all know, Brittney Griner, you know what I'm saying, was locked up a couple months ago. She had some weed cartridges in her bags and her luggage when she came over. Was going on super bad. When she came over to Russia, she landed in Moscow, close to Moscow, and she was detained. And she's been locked up ever since. They said she hasn't been able to talk to her lawyer how she wanted to, her family how she wanted to. And today, the verdict came down. They could have gave her a maximum of 10 years. They gave her 9 years and 6 months over 0.7 grams of marijuana, man. Of marijuana, bro. That's
0.7?
crazy.
It was
0.7. It was 0.7 grams. They found a little cart. You know what I'm saying? Because you know the little carts can either come in the 0.5s.
Oh,
Or the
yeah,
ones,
yeah,
and you will smoke them down a little bit. You know what I'm saying? And that's what
yeah.
they got her for 9 years off of that, yo. That's
Okay.
crazy.
And for anybody that wants to know, we both compliant. We both weed compliant, So I got my rec card in Ohio, so we both
Yep.
weed
Yeah, we
compliant.
good
We
out here
follow
in
the
Virginia.
law. I'm trying to get this camera to mess with me. It's mirrored, so I'm trying to go one way, but there we go. There we go. Yeah. So the big problem that I saw with it was like I know her being who she is. She probably does have a lot of luggage and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But first, let's go ahead and look at the video of her talking, like the testimony, like right before the verdict came down. Let's see what she was
Okay.
saying in the jail cell outside the courtroom.
All right, hold on 1 second.
They taught me my parents taught me two important things. One, take ownership for your responsibilities, and two, to work hard for everything that you have. That's why I pled guilty to my charges. I understand everything that's being said against me, the charges that are against me, and that is why I pled guilty. But I had no intent to break any Russian law. I want to apologize to my teammates, my club, Gemka, the fans, and the city of ECAT for my mistake that I made and the embarrassment that I brought onto them. I made an honest mistake, and I hope that in your ruling that it doesn't end my life here. I know everybody keeps talking about political pawn and politics, but I hope that that is far from this courtroom.
Yeah, that's sad, man.
Yeah,
Like her voice cracking when she was apologizing.
yeah, you
and
could
shit.
tell.
Yeah.
You could tell that she was trying to hold it together because she had all those cameras and everything, like right there in her face and everything. So, and that was right before the verdict. So you could tell, like her throat was probably. I mean, her heart was probably like up in her throat, like just she didn't know what was coming next, man. So
They say sometimes like she wouldn't even get a translator. You know what I'm saying? They just saying stuff. You just sitting in the court. Imagine you fighting for your life and you sitting in court and you don't even understand what they're saying to you. You feel me? They're like accusing you, pointing, and you don't even understand what's going on. You just hope your lawyer is telling you the right thing. It's crazy, man.
And that's one thing that we always, take for granted. And as we're traveling, you know what I'm saying, like. You could end up in a situation where you in a country where nobody speaks that language, or very few people speak that language, or when you get up in the jail, you ain't got nobody there to speak English for it.
Yep.
So
that language barrier, yeah, that'll get you caught up too.
Yeah,
Ignorance
man.
of the law, and then that language barrier, man.
Unfortunately, it happens, and unfortunately, in this situation, she kind of, well, her defense was, I was, I was packing up and I was moving stuff, and it just,
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
didn't know it was in there, which I couldn't understand because, I'm going to keep it real. I've been in situations like that. You remember I told you the situation a while back, a long, long, long time ago, where I had a book bag that I had been carrying and traveling internationally with a couple times and didn't even realize that I had something that could have been called as contraband in there. And I
Yep.
didn't even realize it until I went through another international trip. I was in another international country and I reached in my back like, oh, snap. So, I kind of
Yeah.
did a quick
That was when you was
shuffle and took
moving.
it in the
Yeah,
trash
okay,
can.
okay. I got you. Yeah, yeah, I remember. And
Yeah,
usually was in some
so,
countries that could have got you caught up. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, it could have got me like really wrapped up. So, just a lot of people just be aware of the situations and, when you're going to these places, review the laws, man, for
Yeah,
real.
definitely,
Review those laws
definitely.
and just make sure that where you're going and have some connects. Let somebody know where you at,
Right.
because
Always let them know when
usually,
you
at
coming
least in
in.
these countries, yeah, at least in these countries, they give you that one phone call, you know,
Mm-hmm.
and nowadays everybody is on their cell phones. You don't memorize phone. You don't
Nah,
memorize phone
yeah.
numbers.
International like that, you got to dial it. You don't know where you at. You try to dial somebody there. You don't even know the country code, how to dial them.
Yeah.
You don't want to
So
find
I
yourself in that
had
situation.
let me see. Actually, I got the Russian laws pulled up actually,
Okay.
and the Russian laws say basically her problem was she smuggled it in.
I see. Coming off of the plane.
Yeah, that was the problem. She smuggled it in. See, if like according to Russian law, it says like they have an Article 228 that says if like say if she was in Russia, she was on ground and she got caught with it. It says she
Mm-hmm.
gets she got up to possession up to 6 grams. It's called an administrative offense. Now, with that one, you don't go to jail. It's like almost like a like a little slap on the wrist. You
Mm-hmm.
might go to the station, they
Yeah.
might write you up, or you might get deported. Whatever. But it says in Russia, anything above 7 grams is a criminal offense.
Dang.
And
That's
yeah,
crazy. And you got.
and a criminal offense is it can be a fine. It can be a fine of 500,000 rubles, which is the equivalent of 3 years of offender's wages and salaries, and the
That's
restriction
crazy.
or deprivation of liberty for 3 to 10 years. So they
Three
gave
to.
her 9 years and a max
Yeah,
of
they gave
10.
it a max. They could have just gave her a fine, and they gave it a max.
Yeah,
You know what that's about though. Because he's a star, because she's a
yeah.
famous star, because she's black, because she's a lesbian. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of different factors to go in. They were like, oh, we could get this one. You know what I'm saying? Because they wouldn't have, I don't think, a lot of people say if LeBron was locked up or if this guy was locked up, they would have got him out. But I think the other way, Russia would have never locked that person up in the first place. Russia knew like, oh, we'll go mess around with this person. They're not gonna do too much. If they would have even locked up LeBron, you know what I'm saying?
I think they would
They would
have.
have scrambled the fighter jets, boy.
You know what? This is what I think.
Like, come
Let's
on.
say let's say if like a LeBron get locked up. First of all, LeBron is not going to be walking around Russia alone. He's not going to be coming through customs alone.
Yeah, he
He's
got
going
a
to have
whole
a PR
team.
team.
Mm-hmm.
He's going to have probably what's old buddy that's dating Adele. He's going to have him with him. He's going to have
Mm-hmm.
you
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? He's going to have a whole team. So if he's in the airport when he goes to jail, his whole team going to jail. You know what I'm saying? They all
Right.
going to the Russian thing, and somebody gonna be on the phone before he even step foot in the Russian jail.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
They
Yep.
already gonna
With the
deal with the
president.
embassy, all that stuff. So unfortunately it is a different situation, and she was over there trying to make some more money.
Mm-hmm.
That's the hard thing about it. Like, yo, I'm
Yeah.
going over there trying to make some more money, and I get
Right.
wrapped up in
Going there to
something. Now I
work.
can't even go home.
Mm-hmm.
So, but hey, you got the video of the after effect. What did the embassy say?
Okay. Yeah, I got that. Hold on a second.
U.S. citizen athlete Brittney Griner, who is admired by millions of fans in the United States as well as here in Russia, was sentenced to 9 years in prison for nothing more than an intentional oversight. This is a miscarriage of justice. The U.S. Department of State has determined that Ms. Griner was wrongfully detained. Nothing in today's decision changes that determination. Together with consular officers from the U.S. Embassy here in Moscow, I attended every session of Ms. Griner's trial. We will continue to be closely engaged in this case. We will remain in frequent contact with Ms. Griner and with her legal team. Secretary of State Blinken, President Biden's national security team, and the entire American government remain committed to bringing Ms. Griner home safely to her family, friends, and loved ones. And I, as Chargé d'Affaires of the U.S. Embassy in Moscow, will also do my best to bring her home safely. I will continue to do everything to care for the safety and well-being of Ms. Griner and of all U.S. citizens detained in the Russian Federation who have no higher priority. Thank you.
Is it still possible to...
Crazy, man. Crazy. You think Biden's going to get her out? I know he's trying. He's trying, but do you think he's going to pull it off?
Putin gonna play him like a fiddle, man. He's like, man, Putin is Putin's chess move right now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. They're already offering. I think they're already offering too much, man. Like, they need to offer up some bread. Like, listen, I know y'all need some bread. Y'all in this war. Y'all struggling. Offer up some supply. They offering up the merchant of death, bro. You know what I'm saying? They offering up arms dealers and shit. Like, that's gonna come back around with a bullet.
His name is Victor something. Victor.
Yeah, hold on. It's
I can't think of his name, but the dude. Yeah,
Victor
whoever. Victor Bout. Yeah. So I don't know. I don't even know if that's true though. I mean, like, cause I've seen some reports saying like, yo, that they're not going to trade him for her. But I know that they're trying to get her and another dude. I think he's a Marine or something like that. They're trying to get two of them on.
Paul Whelan.
Yeah.
The dude's name is Paul Whelan. Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, but I mean, if they get the Lord of War, I mean, that's just something that's, he gonna have to think about. Biden will have to think about the consequences. You let the Lord of War out for a basketball player,
right?
That's gonna be on his legacy.
Come back around, and it's the time they're at war, so you letting off a war criminal in the middle of a war with a country that you're supposed to be protecting. How do you? I don't know how you're going to work that out. But, yeah, I know. That's politics. Yeah,
I ain't really getting it. I'm here to travel and have fun. And what I want to do with this podcast, and we came, like, together real fast to talk about this because it came down, like, 12 o'clock today. Because we want people to be safe when you travel. You know what I'm saying? We want you to enjoy your time and come back home safe. So, we got a couple tips, it's not really anything that you really need to know other than just don't pack the stuff and make sure that you have
triple check them bags.
Yes, you do. Yeah, just make sure that everything you have is only what you need. And leave whatever American culture and arrogance, leave that at check-in. And that includes your medicine if it's illegal in that country. Because I looked online and it said Russia they're not bending at all when it comes to marijuana, CBD, THC. No time.
Yeah, they ain't trying to hear like, it's a CBD though. Nah, they ain't trying to hear that.
Nah, they weren't trying to hear none of that. It's just totally against their culture. Anything that America, I ain't gonna say anything, but the culture of America is kind of shooed away over there. They don't want to pick up American habits. Let's just say that.
Yeah, not at all. We got a few comments here. My bad. We got a few comments here. If you want to run into it. For some reason, the way it's set up, it doesn't let us know who exactly said it if you're coming off of Facebook. But it said the LGBTQ, the administration, they both left her out to dry. If this was Miley Cyrus, they would have sent in the SEALs. That's what I was saying about LeBron. Like, they would have scrambled the fighter jets. They wouldn't have let, if it was somebody pop star, American's little sweetheart. Nah, they would have, none of this would have happened. She wouldn't have got about 2 weeks in there before somebody would have been on the ground. They would have flew somebody in. It wouldn't be dealing with the embassy and stuff like that, man. It's been a long time. Hold on a second.
You think it's because her status is not big enough that she's still there?
Oh yeah, because I don't want to say it like I said, like Russia would know better to not even do it because of the repercussions that I know would happen. You feel me? Like if LeBron was over there, let's say for some reason he just went over there by himself, he's sneaking over there, they caught him, he go to jail. By the time they got on the news, the United States would have, you know what I'm saying? They wouldn't be like, oh, call the embassy. They would scramble dudes from the White House. You know what I'm saying? Like the White House chief of staff would be over there talking to him. Yeah. You know, we need to get him out right now. Da 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 da. But this, they're kind of like, oh yeah, let's just let this play out. Let's just let this da 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 da. You know what I'm saying? They ain't really in a rush, and now it's kind of like, what are we gonna give up? Let's negotiate. Like that, you know, it would be demands like. Bring him. He needs to come on to LeBron James. You feel me? This dude Nike be behind it. We're gonna stop. We're gonna cut off all of your people. We're gonna ban you from the Olympics. We go everybody. Man, McDonald's will shut it down. Well, they already shut it down, but you know what I'm saying?
Already shut all that
That'd be a problem.
You know what? That would be the problem because America. I mean, there would be no kind of leverage or no kind of incentive for letting him out because they've already shut everything out of
that
Russia
wartime
down.
thing is a problem.
Yeah,
they shut down the credit cards, everything. That wartime is a problem. It
would be complicated, but hopefully we'd never have to even think. We all talking in theory and stuff right now, but you know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, all I can say is be with. I pray for her. I'm not here to judge her.
I know, right? Because I don't know. I was young, you know. She's not old, you know. She's still a young lady. She's still young, you know what I'm saying? And I know that I was young and doing stupid stuff in other countries, and I could have been me, you know. It could have been me, and nobody was coming to get me. My black ass was getting locked up. You know what I'm saying? So I don't hate on her or be like, oh yeah, it's her fault. You know what I'm saying? Somebody left the cart. That's why I say triple check, man. I didn't come home with my bag. Oh, wow, this was it? I thought, you know what I'm saying? Triple check. Come through, shake it out, all that, man. You don't know what could have fell off the dresser into your stuff, any of that type of stuff. So you want to definitely stay safe. And I hope that she's safe over there, man. I can't imagine a Russian prison, bro.
Bro, that's the main thing, like, with me. I triple check and double check everything after that incident had happened. Once that incident happened, I was like, man, I want to make sure that, you know, I'm cool when I'm going to the airport. I want to know that if a dog came up to me, it's cool. Because I've also had a situation in Colombia. And I'll tell you all right now, Bogota, Colombia is probably one of the strictest airports that I've ever been into. Like, I was sitting there, I was coming back from Cartagena and I was flying back going to the United States. And I think the flight got delayed or something. So it was a whole bunch of people in the terminal. And the dude, the K9 unit dog dude just let the dog go. And the dog just started running around the airport.
Damn.
And he came to my bag.
Oh, hell no.
Sat down right on my bag. And I'm like, yo, I'm in Bogota. I'm like, I felt like super comfortable. Like, I know I don't want to have it. But I knew that I might have had some like dirty clothes or something in there. And the guy asked me, said, "Yo, did you smoke some weed or something?" And I kind of played it off. I was like, "Yeah, I'm a military veteran, so I got a prescription for weed, and probably some of my clothes from when I was back at home smelled like that." But that dog knew. You know what I'm saying? That dog knew that something in there would smell like that. Now imagine me getting wrapped up in a Colombian prison. You know. So that is one of the cons of traveling. If you get wrapped up into something, the embassy, and the man that you pray to, man or woman who you pray to.
Yeah.
So keep that in mind. Make sure that when you walk into that airport, coming and going, that your bags are clean.
Right.
Make sure you got a clear conscience. You know what I'm saying?
Right. I see a lot of
And
people. No, go ahead. Go ahead.
no, go ahead. No.
No, I was gonna say I see a lot of people like thinking because a lot of places are legal. I'm in Virginia. It's a fully legal recreational state, so we can have it all. But you can't be flying around. People keep thinking, yo, I could fly. It's legal here, so I can just get on the plane. They ain't even, yo, you're gonna get jammed up, man. Like I man Shumpert. You know what I'm saying? He famous, he rich, he catching the felony, man. You on a plane, you interstate trafficking, you got ounces on you. Oh, it's legal here. I don't want to throw it in the man. You had to throw weed. How many times we go to Jamaica and had to throw weed out because I ain't coming home with that. You know what I'm saying? Just bloop, right in the trash. Just take it. Ain't worth it, man. It's not worth it. It's not worth it for what you're gonna get. You probably gonna find somebody when you get there. It ain't a place. Have we been to a place where we haven't found it once we hit the ground?
I think about every country. You gonna run it. You ain't gotta worry about finding the plug. Most of these countries, the plug gonna find you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I mean, it's just a matter of time. Is it gonna be the first day? Is it gonna be the first hour? Like a place like Jamaica, you won't even get to your hotel. The Uber driver go like, "Yo, we gonna make a stop real quick." Go get the
yeah, they be slanging at the airport in Jamaica. You be getting on the bus, hey brother. What you need? Like, hey, you the bus driver though, bro. You
Bro, I went to one time you were supposed to come, and I think something happened with your schedule. And I was like, I'm just gonna go to the grill, Jamaica, and just chill by myself. I got a hotel room, had no plans, I'm just relaxing. Man, we got on the bus from Montego Bay, stopped it like halfway through to the grill because it's a nice little ride from Montego Bay to the grill.
Mm-hmm.
We stopped halfway, and then we stopped at like, I don't know, it was like some rundown shack, like, go use the bathroom. They got, water, souvenirs. It was like probably a shop on the road, like Jamaica.
Yeah.
So I'm in there, I'm looking around, I hear this dude say, "Yo, come back here." Like, what the hell? The dude come back behind this, I don't know if it was a bed sheet or a curtain. He opened this door up, and he's like, "Man, you want some weed?" Hell yeah, I'm in Jamaica, ain't I?
Yeah, right?
Bro,
shit, you know what I came for.
Bro, for $50, he gave me, I still wish I had a picture of that, man. It was like a Kroger shopping bag, just full of it. For $50.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Man.
So for me, I think it's just better to wait it out, and if you can't find it, or if you can't find whatever you need, you just can't find it. Enjoy your vacation, enjoy your time and everything.
Mm-hmm.
So,
yeah.
We got some more questions on here. Runway Boys, do you all still sell the gear? Absolutely.
Yeah.
Runwayboys.com. Go ahead and throw that up there real quick. Go ahead and throw that up there. Get the website on.
It's scrolling at the bottom. It should be able to. I don't know if they can see that one, but yeah, it should be scrolling at the bottom.
But go ahead and just change that title out and show up the website.
Yeah, that's our website right there. We got.
Yep, we still open. Actually, we got some. We just did a big change on some gear. We got some swim trunks now. You know what I'm saying, with the ultra lining. It's even got a little pocket in the inside. These is dope. You can catch these on our website. Where's that camera?
We got leggings, sneakers, shoes.
Leggings, sneakers. Oh, hold on. Where's sneakers at?
Oh, yeah, get them sneakers. Yeah, we got sneakers now.
Yes, sir. Yeah, these is made by runwayboys.com. I don't know. They I done ran in them a little bit. But, yeah, check us out. We got up to a size 13. So you can always
use the free shipping, man. We be giving y'all free shipping. Look at the top. There's a code in there for free shipping. Use the free shipping. I know it be hurting y'all. So, I know it hurts y'all because I know it hurts me. So that's not personal. I got to ship my own clothes too. So, yeah, use the free shipping code. We got items like that,
The duffel bag,
the passport bag, duffel bags. Yeah, we still in the game. We still do clothes. That's
we still in there.
That's like our first I don't want to say the first. The first love is travel for real, but right after that came, let's get these clothes for these trips, So we're out on trips, see us out and about. It's all our own, Besides jeans, as soon as we get them jeans, it's over. We got the whole outfit.
She said, somebody here said, lucky she wasn't in Singapore. Ooh,
yeah, buddy.
Yeah. Because actually, there was a dude that was famous in Ohio, like when I was young. Mm-hmm. I can't remember what he did. He did like some vandalism or something in Singapore.
I was just about to bring that up. That's why I ain't been locked up abroad. I'm not getting locked up abroad. I'm a little bit older than you. I remember that vividly. I remember what he did was he spray painted cars. He was over there in Singapore and he was spray painting on people's cars, and they caught his ass. And it was the same type of thing. Oh, America gonna get me out. Listen, America's not gonna get you out. They have international relations that are way bigger than you spray painting cars. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So they're not gonna get you out. And their punishment was they take this cane. I remember that, man. I remember this is before the internet, so it's like CNN.
Bamboo.
Yep, bamboo. They wet it. They peeled the top layer off. They wet it, then dry it out, then wet it and dry it. And I remember reading this part. The first hit, it was like, boom. The first hit is going to crack the meat down to the bone. Just the first hit. And he got like 3. And then he said that in the next hit after that, then they're just knocking. I don't get too graphic. They're just knocking meat off. And after I heard, I said, yo, I am never going to get in trouble in another country. I don't know. I was maybe like 10 or 11. But even then I knew. I was like, I'm never going to get in trouble in the country, bro. Never, bro. Nah, you get caned. Some of them got death penalty. What was Thailand death penalty?
Yeah, some of them got death penalty. Yeah. I was just watching an article.
I don't want to get in. Trump just said that. I don't want to do too many politics, but Trump just said that, we have the death penalty for drug dealers here. I think that's a little extreme, man. I think that's extreme, man. People on drugs got problems. Not all have problems, I should say. Some of them have problems. Some of them are medicating themselves with things other than what's made in a pharmaceutical company who's not looking out for your best interest anyway. And it's a shame that you would kill somebody. You know what I'm saying? You dealing meth, okay, I got you. But you gonna lock somebody up for 10 years for a plant for marijuana? You gonna kill somebody for selling marijuana? Like, damn, that's a little extreme. That's a little bit far.
It's old school. People, we go to these countries. A lot of people are not changing from that old mindset. They're still stubborn and stuck in their ways, just like Russia. Mm-hmm. Russia's not going to change. You know what I'm saying? America is moving. We're like changing laws. Like this has been a law as far as marijuana in the United States. This has happened in the last 10 years.
Mm-hmm.
So it's still fairly new for us. And then there's certain countries, you get a little country here and there, it's trying to follow the lead. They might decriminalize it, or like Portugal, and I think Uruguay might decriminalize it too. There's a couple of them. But
Thailand, you know what I'm saying? You told me about Thailand.
Oh, Thailand, yep. Thailand decriminalized it, yep.
Yeah, that's big. Yeah, because like I said, it's a death penalty, so that's big. That's so real
you go
big.
from death penalty to recreational. Ain't that crazy?
Yo, that's man, crazy. People coming around to it, man. People coming around like, yo, what do you really think? This is not crack cocaine. This is just, this is milder than just drinking a beer, really. So let's relax. But some countries are not. And you gotta know where you're going, man. You gotta know where you're going. Know the laws of your country. I told
somebody I was gonna send them. I'm still here, but I told somebody.
Boom, 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 boom. I think he just broke up. Yeah, he's frozen. All right. We'll wait for Kurt to come back. Let's keep this going. All right, let's go. He's going to pop back up. Let me send him another invite. But yeah, we're just talking about Brittney Griner getting locked up. Ways to stay out of prison. Ways to stay safe when you're out and about in these other countries. And I say the main thing is to know the laws. Before you go to any country, let me kind of pan this way so y'all don't see Everybody playing Call of Duty. But when you go to these other countries, let me see if Kurt's back. You want to check before you even get there. You want to look at what's going on in that country, what the laws are. I mean, not just the drug laws. I'm talking about regular laws. In some countries, you can't even wear camouflage. You come in with camouflage, they're taking you to jail. That's for military only. You're not allowed to wear it. There's some laws. I'm a drone flyer, so I know that some countries you can't go to with your drone. I know that the last time that I went to, I don't know, you froze for a minute.
Okay.
But the last time I went to Belize, I had my drone on me. I didn't read the laws. I messed up. Oh, I'm not bringing no drugs. I'm gonna just fly in. They took my drone at the airport. That's a couple $1,000. Boom, just took it, and I gotta wait. I couldn't get it until I come back to the airport because I didn't check the laws. You know what I'm saying? So you always want to check the laws. I say that's the number one thing to do before you get on the plane, before you even, if you're the type of person who that might change where you want to go, check that first. We went to Colombia. Oh, it's Colombia. Everything's cool and free. We can go wild out in Colombia. And it's no problem. And we run into the cops and had to bribe them off so we don't go to Columbia jail because, oops, it's not. It's not what you thought it was. Should have checked the law, buddy. You know what I'm saying?
And then on top of that, some of the cops will shake you down too.
Yeah.
I've experienced a shakedown. I've experienced 2 shakedowns: a shakedown in Mexico in Playa del Carmen, and a shakedown in Colombia. And, so that's why you need to be aware of your surroundings. And probably in darker situations at night and stuff, I wouldn't be out alone. It depends on the country. Let me say it depends on the country. Thailand, I'll walk around at night you ain't got no problem out there.
Mm-hmm.
But like a place like Colombia, a place like Mexico, look, both times what happened? We were in dark places.
Yeah. We came out the crib too. We just went to the ATM and they was like, yo, what's up?
Yeah, we were in dark places, and if something would have happened, if we would have got shot or something, nobody would have known the real story.
And they would have done the investigation anyway. So we'd have been asked out here, and it shot us, rolled right around the block, pulled right back up. Oh,
yeah. So
what happened? Shit, nah, you gotta be careful, man. You gotta be
I think
careful.
somebody is that somebody trying a guest trying to come in. I got a red little light. Sorry, y'all. We still getting used to this StreamYard. So
yeah, and Land of the Mighty. Oh, he's coming off of Twitter. Land of the Mighty asked if we're still in Brazil. I'm not personally in Brazil. Well, neither one of us are in Brazil right now, but my man still lives out there. So
yeah, I lived there, but I had to come back. I overstayed my visa. I was running a tourist visa because I was coming back and forth, so I never ran in that situation before. So I had to come back, and now I'm here. I'm going to nomad visa for Brazil. I'm actually just waiting on a background check to clear. So once I get that whole process done, we're going to do a show on Digital Nomad. We planned on doing that today, but this Brittney Griner information came out. So, yes, I'm still in Brazil. I live there. I live up north in the northern part of Brazil, and I will be back sooner than later, hopefully. I'm just waiting on to get all this paperwork together and send it over to the Brazil consulate.
can't wait.
So I get my visa. I can't wait,
man. I ain't been to Salvador in a couple years.
Y'all should do more streams. Yeah, man.
Yeah, we're trying to get it up, man.
Trying to get that. Let me see.
All the time.
Yeah, this is kind of fun. It's just kind of getting used to it. Say blank woman. They left her out to dry. Where's the black girl magic? Our vice president is so-called black woman. Trump would have had her home months ago. Look, I ain't getting into that politics stuff, bro.
Yeah, I will say this. I'll say this. I'm gonna weave into it. I would look up that statement. Just Google Trump on Brittney Griner. That's all I'm saying about that. We try not to get too much in the politics on here, but I don't. He said he wouldn't have had her home, so I don't. I'm just telling you. He said he would not have had her home. He just came on and talked about executing drug dealers. That was like a week ago. So that's all I'll say about that. That's all I'll say about that. the wolf next door. They get spoiled in this liberal movement in the States, and they don't realize the rest of the world don't move like that. Now, that's not really a politics thing. That's more like a way of life. When he says liberal,
Culture.
there's thing that happened in this country that has not yet happened in other countries. They didn't have a women's liberation in every country. They didn't have a 70s a drug period where it's like, let's be free, let's smoke. Every country, like you were saying earlier, every country is not having a drug revolution where they're legalizing theirs in all these states. That's not happening. Their politics, their laws are strict, and you think you're coming over there. Oh, y'all remember when we was in Cancun? My boy Dylan. I'm sorry, Dylan. Amen, my boy. Shout out to you. I love you, man. It's good to see you and your family doing good. Good to see you out here saving the streets, man. But I remember when we was in Cancun, and they was trying to rough us up. The people at the hotel, because we had them badges, and the people at the hotel tried to rough us up. And Amy was like, yo, we're from the United States military. They was like, we don't care. And he was like, you don't care about the United States military. Nah, they don't care, bro. They don't care if you're American. When you're overseas, they don't care. Matter of fact, they want you to be American because they know you got money, and they know you're going to pay to get up out of there. So don't go walking around like, I'm American, I'm free. You're not free here. You're not free. You know what I'm saying? And they despise that. They despise when you look at them and go, "Oh, I can do this at home." Oh, well, you're not at home, so either pay up or you're going to jail.
I've seen a couple people get on foreign flights. I see those videos, and they be American. I have my rights. No, you don't. You don't have the same rights over here.
Mm-hmm. Yep. No, you might not have those rights.
So
countries ain't got free speech. You say the wrong things. You wear the wrong clothing outside, like in Dubai. A lot of people want to go to Dubai. You wear the wrong clothing outside, you might be locked up. You start cussing, having a cussing storm in public, you might be locked up.
Yeah. Back to the Singapore thing, I think it's something about spitting or chewing gum and spitting it on the ground. You can get in trouble too out there too. And what really blew my mind was when Thailand made it legal, because Thailand is the first country in Asia to make it legal. I mean, it's out there. It's available in all these other countries, especially like those underdeveloped countries. You can find some.
Yeah, we smoked out there. We smoked. Man, that island we went to, that was like a damn drug emporium. Yeah. Damn island over there.
Yeah.
So, somebody got it.
It's tolerated in some places, but I would still, keep, do your research and be on your P's and Q's and stuff, because you might be having a good time thinking everything's all cool. You smoking and you turn around as a cop right there.
Mm-hmm.
So, and he ain't got no choice but to do his job. You know what I'm saying? So, just make sure you follow the rules and be aware. Situational awareness, my God. Be an international traveler. Have your situational awareness. Know what's going on around you. What else we got? Any more questions?
Well, that's about it, man.
Yeah, man.
Everybody, that was just like we just put that together just a second ago,
a few minutes ago. Yeah,
yeah,
man. So make sure y'all check us out, www.runwayboys.com. We still do have a trip to Punta Cana, Dominican Republic coming up in September. You can get some information about that at www.flightlifegroup.com.
Yeah.
That's it, man. That's all I got, bro. Like, I wish Brittney the best. Maybe they'll work something out. To me, deep down in my spirit, I don't think she's gonna serve the full 9 years.
No, I don't think so. I don't think so.
I don't think so.
They'll get her out of there.
Yeah, they get her out there.
It's just a matter of grandstanding what they want, but
she might do a year or two or something. They gonna work out some deal, but I don't think she's gonna do if she do the full 9. If she do the full 9, I'm surprised. I'll be totally surprised. So, but yeah, I think that's everything. Once again, thank you all for checking us out. Make sure you like and subscribe. Please like and subscribe. That helps the algorithm out. On YouTube, we are on YouTube. If you're watching us on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, I'm not sure where else we're broadcasting at right now. Make sure you come over to our YouTube page and give us a like. We're trying to get some growth over there. So, that helps us out.
Yeah.
We're going to bring you some more information. We're going to be more frequent with this, at least we said every 10 days, but if something comes up, you know, we got to come
Yeah,
in.
we should be popping up in
Gonna,
these joints.
yeah, we're gonna be popping up. You know what I'm saying?
For real.
We try to stay neutral when it comes to politics, when it comes to the male, female gender, all that other stuff that you see on YouTube. We try to stay in the middle. We try to, you know, just be logical about it, not bring in emotion.
Yep.
You know, so
Yep. So have some good talks,
that's
travel
our lane.
talks.
You know,
That's why
so
it's
we
Travel Talk TV. Everything that aspect of travel from this, you know what I'm saying? From somebody's caught doing some overseas to they opened up a new amusement park to how do you work over here? What's the best way to take pictures? We're going to cover all travel stuff. And then do lives when we go traveling. We got a trip coming up soon. About to knock another one off the list. I'm really excited about this, man. So we be hitting you back with another stream from out there, hopefully.
Don't jinx it. Don't jinx it. Let's work on it. Let's work on it first. So, yeah, y'all. All right, we out, y'all. I appreciate y'all.
Yeah.
Love y'all.
Peace.
We out.